Thái Huyền xin kính chào khán giả của đài truyền hình VNTV và chào mừng quý vị trở lại với chương trình Bạn có biết. Kính thưa quý vị, một chương trình rất bổ ích tại San Diego có tên gọi là Power Mentor. Đó là một chương trình vô vụ lợi nhằm mục đích tư vấn và giúp đỡ những người đang gặp khó khăn trong cuộc sống và nhất là trong học đường. Power Mentor tạo nên nhiều cơ hội cho chúng ta cùng tham khảo với các chương trình giao lưu kết nối và học hỏi để chúng ta có thể vượt qua mọi hoàn cảnh khó khăn và sau đó để đạt được ước mơ sự nghiệp của mình và có thể sẽ trở thành những vị lãnh đạo tương lai tiếp tục giúp đỡ những thế hệ tiếp nối. Sau đây, Thái Huyền xin mời quý vị bước vào buổi trò chuyện với ông Kevin LaChapelle, là một trong những vị lãnh đạo chính của chương trình Power Mentor để chúng ta biết thêm về chương trình này. Hello Kevin, welcome to VNTV and thank you so much for being here with us to share with us about the wonderful services that your program is offering.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So talking about Power Mentor, if someone were to ask me who are the people behind Power Mentor and what do they do, what should I tell them?
So Power Mentor is composed of all volunteers. So it's professionals, people that are working in various jobs,
Right.
from the legal field to medical to education, and they just have an interest in wanting to see people succeed, and particularly people in the inner cities. People that sometimes maybe don't have the opportunity or need that extra push or the extra resources to make it back, make sure they're staying in school and finishing high school and transitioning well to college.
Wow, that's wonderful because college will help a lot of people get to achieve their dream, to get to what they really want to do in life. So how do you help them? Do you have any strategies, any projects or programs within Power Mentor that you would like to share with the
Sure.
audience?
So our strategy for mentoring is an approach that we call modeling positive behavior, connecting with individuals, and then involving them in projects that they feel purpose, that they start seeing value in themselves when they start recognizing their potential. And so that's kind of the catalyst that we use to then drive them towards helping them identify what is it that they want to do, what do they want to become in life, and where do they see their talent, and then we use that as the driver to help position them and to get them going to college, and we have just different things where we have other college students helping them from tutoring or whatever the case may be.
Oh, wow. How do they get in touch with the program? Do you come to the house? Do they come to like a workshop or a
So we do have various
skills?
workshops. We call them life learning skills. But oftentimes we have people reach us through our website, powermentor.org. But we also, we don't really have it to where people have to be a quote part of the program. There's many other programs out there that we support and we help them to be effective. So we don't necessarily want to be the answer for people. We want to help them find the answer themselves.
That's right. Yeah. So you guys are the resources where
Absolutely.
They can come and then they can learn through the different workshops that you hold.
That's right. I mean, we encourage people. We have right now somebody that's going to Arizona State University. We have people, in different states and locally here in San Diego. So it's a means of encouraging them, but we don't want to create where they're dependent on a particular group that they can't function without that. We want them to be independent.
Right. Yeah. So if I know someone who for some reason have some obstacles in a family, some financial restraint, and he has to drop out of college, how is he getting involved with the program in order to
So we'll have people that call us at times and say, I'm having financial challenges or whatever the case is. We're careful that we don't just all of a sudden pour out financial resources for someone, because we don't know how serious they are. So first, we're going to want to get to know them and find out what they're all about and are they serious. And if they're serious, we generally have a good solid network where we can reach out to someone. So someone, for example, is wanting to be in law school and they find that they're having challenges financially, we're going to reach out to the law school connections that we have, and we're going to reach out to attorneys and say, is there any way that can bring this, this individual under their wing, maybe let them intern at their office or something, so that they start kind of getting in that fold and then resources start becoming available.
Wow.
But we're very careful in not, per se saying, call us. We're gonna find a way to.
We do everything.
Right. We do have good resources, but we're very good stewards with the resources. We want to make sure that the people that are really trying are the ones that are getting the right resources. We don't want to give it to people that are not going to take advantage of that.
That's right. And who do you offer the program to? Such as, is there like an age limit? Is there does it have anything to do with ethnicity or language?
No, you know, we pretty much anywhere that we see a need, we're there to help. You know, typically we get people that either have dropped out of high school or they're kind of working at a job at a dead end, usually early 20s. We get a lot of young people like that they start realizing, what am I going to do with my life?
Right.
That we have found that's the best opportunity right there, because they're finally realizing that they've got to make a decision. Yeah. So we're definitely not into begging people to change. So we usually are encountering people when they see a reason that they need to change, because whatever the case is, and maybe it's pressure from the parents saying you can't keep staying here if you're not going to go to school, or whatever the case is.
That's right.
So, you know, we're very careful in that. But again, if there's somebody living in a particular area and there's a program right near them, we encourage them to get involved in whatever the programs are in their community. But we also can mentor at a distance. We have podcasts that people can have access to for free, that they can listen to things on how to avoid becoming a procrastinator, because that's, for example, a barrier that we see many young people experience, that they're not able to keep up with homework and things. And, you know, we have at times just very informal. On Saturday mornings, there's usually a group somewhere at a local Starbucks. And if someone says, I need help with homework, well, there's going to be a group of people right there. So just cruise in there and find out who's good with math and who's good with this, and see what we can come up with. So it's very informal, because it's composed of people that are just, that are trying to get through life themselves, but they also want to help somebody else too, because they were given help and they want to pass that on.
That's so great. And talking about helping, you know what, I just mentioned to one of my co-workers about the program, and she was like, you have to ask the director the contact information so that I can get involved.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Like I teach college as well, and so I oftentimes have college students say, you know, how can I get involved? And a lot of times, as simple as it is if you're doing homework somewhere, allowing somebody to come by and do homework with you, that's a huge thing, because it gives the opportunity for that person to see somebody else modeling the behavior. They build that connection with them, and then they're also able to be involved with it in asking them, hey, can you help me with my homework as well?
And I think that it all begins with friendship. If you have a friend, it's just easier for you to get involved in so many things.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, one more question. So if they would like to get involved, they can go to the website, is that right? Yes,
they can go to the website, powermentor.org, and they can go to the Contact Us page, and they can send us a note and share with us, you know, how they'd like to be involved. We also have at times people that are involved in construction and say, hey, if you have anyone that wants to get involved, they can kind of have an internship and get to know things. And then if the person connects well, maybe it'll turn into a job for them. So we're always kind of looking for the right connections to help position people in the best way possible.
Is there a number that they can just pick up the phone and call?
They can, 888-708-7742. But the best way is through the website, because we can route that much easier electronically to the right person.
That's true, and there's so many information up there, so many choices that can
And we have no full-time staff, so there's not going to be somebody manning the phone per se, as opposed to if we get an email contact, then we can route that to the best person that can help them.
Oh wow, that's so wonderful. You know what, without this interview today, I would not have known such a great service that you guys are having in San Diego. And is there a message that you would like to share with the audience, especially the young generation?
Sure. I would say, you know, we have several people that dropped out of high school, returned to college, 2 of which are practicing attorneys here in San Diego, that at times felt like they weren't sure if they were going to make it. So I would say that one is hold on to your dreams, see your parents as a resource, partner with your parents, partner with the right people in your life. Make sure to stay away from the negative influences, and especially the people that are telling you that you can't do something. But I'd say in particular that I have come across is at times young people going to college for a career that they themselves do not have a desire for, but they've been pressured from family to go in this profession. And I've talked to many medical doctors that have told me that they became a doctor more from pressure from family rather than their desire. And that poses a challenge. So we really encourage parents to help their young children identify talent and allow them to go in the direction that they're being led, where their talent matches whatever job they're going into, because that passion will keep driving them as opposed to someone doing it only for job security or financial reasons and things like that.
Self-motivation.
Absolutely, that intrinsic motivation, absolutely.
That's true. Well, once again, thank you so much for being here and for sharing with the audience all the wonderful services of the program.
Great, well thanks for having us.
Kính thưa quý vị, ông Kevin LaChapelle vừa chia sẻ với chúng ta về chương trình Power Mentor thật là có ý nghĩa. Trong cuộc sống, chúng ta không thể tránh được những khó khăn về nhiều lĩnh vực khác nhau. Nếu quý vị gặp những sự cản trở ngại quý vị tiến thân trên con đường học vấn cũng như thành đạt ước mơ của mình, xin quý vị hãy mạnh dạn lên để tìm đến với chương trình tư vấn Power Mentor, vì nơi đây có các vị chuyên môn sẽ tận tình tư vấn cũng như giúp đỡ quý vị để quý vị có thể tìm lại được mục tiêu đời sống của mình, đạt được những ước mơ của mình để có được một cuộc sống thật là tốt đẹp hơn và có ý nghĩa hơn. Kính thưa quý vị, tới đây chương trình xin được khép lại. Cảm ơn quý vị vừa theo dõi buổi trò chuyện vừa qua và xin hẹn gặp lại quý vị trong chương trình kỳ tới.